When the world's eyes were on giant companies like Tesla and BYD, which were introducing one electric vehicle after another, no one had imagined that India would quietly make such a big bang that would shake the entire global EV industry. Yes, India has recently launched an electric car whose price has surprised even auto experts around the world. The price of this mini EV in India has been kept at only about $299. That's roughly 1.75 lakh rupees. Now you must be thinking, a car at such a low price, that too electric, is this a joke? But no, this is the reality. This small-looking car has forced the big contenders to think. How did India do this? While the price of even Tesla's entry-level car is in thousands of dollars, India not only changed the thinking of the common man by making an ultra-affordable EV but also explained the real meaning of technology. More innovation at a lower price. Now the question arises, how does this car run despite being so cheap? What technology has been used in it that has made it so economical and powerful? To know this, watch the video further. But before that, if you want to get such amazing technology updates first, then definitely subscribe to the channel. Before we know about the world's cheapest EV of India, let us see where the EV market of India is going. The speed with which India has turned towards electric vehicles in the last few years is not just a trend, but a big transition. Earlier, on hearing the name of EVs, people used to have questions in their minds. Will it run properly? Where will I find a charging station? Will the battery not get damaged? Now those same people are seen standing in line outside EV showrooms. That is, now the trust and demand for EVs have increased in the country. If we talk about last year, i.e. 2023, then India made a new record in terms of EV sales. In 2023, a total of more than 15 lakh electric vehicles were sold in the country, which includes two-wheelers, three-wheelers, and four-wheelers. This figure is about 50% more than in 2022. This simply means that people are now considering EVs a real alternative to petrol and diesel. The biggest role in this is of government schemes and subsidies like FAME 2, under which there is a direct discount on the purchase of electric vehicles. Along with this, many state governments have also made EV policies that provide discounts on expenses like road tax and registration charges. Now talking about the segment, the best-selling EVs are still two-wheelers such as scooters like Ola, Ather, TVS, and Bajaj Chetak. But surprisingly, the sales of four-wheeler EVs are also increasing rapidly. Tata Motors is at the forefront of this race. Its Nexon EV and Tiger EV were well-liked by the people. Apart from this, vehicles like MG ZS and Hyundai Kona are also getting good responses. Even Mahindra has now entered the EV market with the XUV 400. Now, if we talk about global positioning, even though India is still behind countries like Tesla and BYD in EV production, its growth rate is the fastest in the world. According to a report, India is now moving towards becoming the third largest market in the world in terms of EV sales after China and America. While China sells crores of EVs every year, auto companies are now eager to invest in India, given its population and growth potential. Apart from this, India is now also focusing on its own battery technology and charging network. Manufacturing plants for lithium-ion batteries are being built in the country, and institutions like Niti Aayog are doing long-term planning regarding EVs. Ola has planned its own gigafactory where everything from scooters to cars will be made in-house. And this is the reason why India is no longer just becoming a country that buys EVs, but also one that manufactures them. Nowadays, EV dealerships are opening even in small cities. The number of charging stations is also increasing rapidly. You will now find EV charging points everywhere, in metros, on highways, in malls, and even in office parking lots. This means EVs are no longer just a thing of the future, they have become a part of our present. Now let's talk about the mini EV that has shaken the entire market, the Yakuza Mini electric car, which costs only about $299 or Indian rupee 175,000. Yes, you heard that right. A full electric car at such a low price that not only runs on the roads but also meets the biggest need of today's urban traffic. When the world was talking about futuristic vehicles from Tesla and BYD, India quietly launched this mini car and proved that innovation doesn't always come with expensive price tags, but with the right thinking and grounded technology. The first thing that comes to mind after seeing the Yakuza EV is its compact body and simple yet smart design. This car isn't big, but it's deliberately kept small, so it can easily navigate narrow streets and crowded roads. Its size allows it to be parked anywhere, near metro stations or in small residential lanes, making it perfect for today's city life. Despite its low price, the car looks clean and modern, with LED-style headlights, a bit of chrome, and a curvy body that gives it a fresh appeal. It doesn't look cheap or like a converted local vehicle. Available in colors like white, red, and silver, it attracts younger buyers too. The Yakuza Mini EV may be small, but it delivers big value, low maintenance, low operating space, and enough range for daily commuting to work or college. Where other big EVs get stuck in traffic, the Yakuza passes through easily. That's why it's becoming the best option for delivery partners, students, solo travelers, and small business owners. The main focus behind its design was more convenience at less cost, and Yakuza achieved exactly that. Now, how did such an affordable EV become possible? The secret lies in its cost-cutting strategy. The first and most important factor is local production. The Yakuza EV is fully made in India. No expensive imported parts or foreign features were added, saving heavily on import duties and shipping costs. The second is its micro-component strategy. Instead of using costly sensors, AI systems, or luxury infotainment, it uses reliable, efficient parts that meet basic needs. The battery is small but balanced, offering good range and quick charging. The assembly process is also optimized. Small factory, trained staff, and simplified design mean less wastage and faster production. Another big advantage is self-dependence. Yakuza manufactures its own battery packs, motors, and controllers locally, cutting logistics costs and delays. This makes it not just cheap but sustainable for India's economy. Finally, let's talk about the battery and performance. The Yakuza Mini EV offers a range of about 120 to 150 kilometers per charge, ideal for city use. It charges fully in 6 to 7 hours with a standard home charger, or up to 80% in 3 hours using a fast charger. It uses LFP, lithium iron phosphate, batteries, the same tech used by Tesla in their affordable models, known for better safety, durability, and low risk of overheating. In short, the Yakuza Mini EV proves that electric mobility doesn't have to be expensive. It's the perfect example of made in India innovation, smart, simple, and built for the real world. Also, the life cycle of LFP batteries, that is, the number of times they can be charged and discharged, is quite high. That means a long-lasting battery without any fear of quick wear or failure. The Yakuza EV has not compromised in terms of fire safety and thermal protection either. It comes with thermal insulation and a heat management system around the battery, so if the outside temperature rises too high, the battery can cool itself down. This feature is especially important for countries like India, where temperatures sometimes soar above 45 degrees Celsius. A battery management system, BMS, has also been installed, which constantly monitors the health, temperature, and charging level of the battery. If any danger or fault is detected, the system automatically gives a warning or stops charging to prevent damage. Another impressive feature is that the battery is both portable and replaceable, meaning that if the battery develops an issue in the future, you don't have to replace the whole car. You can simply change the battery. And because these batteries are manufactured locally in India, the cost and waiting time for warranty claims or replacements remain under control. The battery and charging system of the Yakuza EV have been designed to fit the pocket of the common man while still withstanding heat, traffic, and daily wear and tear. It has proven that affordable EV doesn't mean cheap. It can also stand for smart, sustainable, and safe technology. Now, talking about the features, when you're getting a full EV at such a low price, the biggest question is, does it actually have useful features, or is it just a car for the sake of a name? The answer is surprisingly positive. The Yakuza Mini EV has been designed with practicality in mind. Only the necessary features are included, while unnecessary luxury has been skipped to keep the cost low. Whatever a daily driver truly needs is there, and that's what makes it special. First, let's talk about the dashboard and screen. You might wonder, does it have a touchscreen? The answer is yes, but not a large 10-inch luxury display. The Yakuza EV includes a compact smart display that clearly shows essential information such as speed, battery level, range, and indicators. The screen is small but fully digital and provides all the key data clearly. It even supports drive mode status, charging indicators, and some basic settings. Next comes the Bluetooth and system. In this budget-friendly car, you get a simple but functional audio setup with USB and Bluetooth connectivity. You can connect your phone, play, attend calls, and even use low-level voice commands. Perfectly suited for youth and everyday users. The speaker quality isn't high-end, but it's perfectly decent for daily use and well-balanced for its price. Now for the part no one expects from such an affordable EV, a reverse camera with parking assist and line guidance. Yes, the Yakuza EV includes a live rear view with guiding lines, something incredibly useful for city parking. Considering the tight parking spaces in most Indian cities, this feature is a lifesaver, especially for new drivers or elderly users. In terms of safety, the Yakuza Mini EV comes equipped with essential protections such as a seatbelt reminder, dual lock system, and battery cutoff protection, allowing the battery to disconnect automatically during charging or emergencies. It also includes a digital locking system that requires both a key and a code to start the vehicle, an important feature against theft. You might wonder if there's any luxury touch in a car this affordable, and yes, there are small but thoughtful ones. It comes with premium-type seat covers, dual-tone interiors, and LED instrument lights that look stylish at night. The top variants even feature air conditioning, power windows, and central locking. A surprising package at this price point. Now the question is, who makes it? The name Yakuza Auto might sound foreign, but it's actually a fully Indian company that has entered the EV market with a bold vision. Yakuza Auto is a new Indian startup that set out to make durable, budget-friendly electric vehicles accessible to the common man. While big players were targeting the luxury EV segment, Yakuza decided to take a different route, to bring electric mobility to those who could never dream of owning a car before. Compared to Chinese mini EV manufacturers like Wuling, Baojun, or Chang'an, Yakuza's models are better suited for Indian roads. Importing those foreign cars doubles the cost due to duties and taxes. Yakuza identified this gap and localized the entire design, assembly, and production process within India. As a result, the car became both cost-effective and perfectly adapted to Indian road conditions. So who is this car really for? The Yakuza Mini EV is designed for students, delivery riders, small business owners, tutors, sales reps, and anyone who travels short distances daily but struggles with rising petrol prices. It's ideal for individuals who need an affordable, reliable, and easy-to-maintain mode of transport, but it's not limited to single users. Small families, a husband, wife, and child, can easily manage their daily needs like school runs, grocery trips, and office commutes. Now, let's discuss the government's role and India's EV policy. The Yakuza EV is a perfect example of how strong policy support can turn vision into reality. It benefited from the FAME II scheme, which provides direct government incentives for EV buyers, reducing the upfront cost. State governments also supported with tax exemptions, waived registration charges, and free FAS tag benefits, encouraging more people to go electric. Another big factor behind its affordability is Make in India. Every part of the Yakuza, from assembly to battery and motor, is made domestically. This saved heavy import duties, created local jobs, and kept the overall price within reach of the common man. Make in India is no longer a slogan. It's a working reality. Globally, the launch of the Yakuza Mini EV for just $299, 1.75 Indian rupees lakh, created shockwaves. International media like CNN, Bloomberg, TechCrunch, and The Verge reported India's achievement in launching the world's most affordable electric car. This wasn't just a product launch, it was a message to the world's biggest EV manufacturers like Tesla and BYD. Innovation doesn't have to be expensive. While Tesla talks about a $25,000 Model 2 India has already delivered an EV 10 times cheaper. Auto experts are now asking, could India become the next global EV manufacturing hub? Will these compact cars soon be exported to Africa, South America, and Southeast Asia, challenging the dominance of big brands? The Yakuza Mini EV is not just a vehicle, it's a revolution. It represents the perfect mix of Indian innovation, government support, and people's needs. And if this momentum continues, the day isn't far when India won't just be an EV consumer, but a world leader in EV exports. If you found the story inspiring and want to learn about more such DESI innovations, technology breakthroughs, and smart EV concepts, then subscribe to the channel where real, down-to-earth tech stories are explained simply and first.